So God of War Ragnarok, the excitement is building in a massive way for this title for a number of reasons. Obviously, it's the long anticipated continuation from Sony Santa Monica studio. And, you know, I was critical of the first God of War to a certain extent, even though I loved, from a graphical perspective, I loved the direction they were going in from a gameplay perspective to combat to all of those things. I absolutely loved. There were a couple of things that I did not like about God of War, which was most notably the thing in particular that bothered me was that it was a title that felt like there were just so, the whole world was like just covered in snow for a good duration of the campaign. And not that, that's really, a terrible thing. I just felt like there wasn't enough variety in terms of environment. Now, that being said, though, I would say the pros definitely outweighed the cons. I was critical, though, of that first God of War, based on, the anticipation, the hype that was built around that title. And even though I thought that it was a great step for God of War, I've been very excited about Ragnarok. And the trailer that released got me incredibly excited for God of War Ragnarok. I feel like this is the game that there could be a real shift in power in terms of, Kratos passing the torch onto his son. And I think that there's a good possibility at some point, maybe not this game, but, maybe at the end of the game or next game of God of War, we end up playing as his son, which would be a very interesting, narrative moving into the next installment, whenever that may be. But I think that this game just gives me a lot of excitement. When I look at it, looks like there's going to be a lot more variety in terms of whether you're talking about combat to the environments that you're fighting in. They've got like this jellyfish looking creature. They've got all kinds of really neat things in terms of monsters, bosses, things of that nature. And so I think that after seeing what's coming, I've got a lot of excitement and, renewed hype for God of War Ragnarok. It's felt like we've waited for this title for a while, and we're getting really, really close to the release date. We're getting closer and closer to getting our hands on this title. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, though. Did the new information that come out about God of War Ragnarok, did it increase your excitement for God of War Ragnarok? Did it decrease it? Did it keep it kind of the same? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And for more God of War Ragnarok content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.